A good mix. They've won only once in their last 15 primetime games, and now they're going to face the Bills Sunday night without starter Daniel Jones. The Giants quarterback ruled out on Friday with a neck injury he suffered last Sunday against the Dolphins. Tyrod Taylor will get the start against the Bills. Meanwhile, Browns quarterback Deshaun Watson on Friday was also scratched from his Week 6 start against the 49ers. Watson is still recovering from an injured shoulder he suffered back in Week 3. Former Panthers quarterback P.J. Walker will make the start over Dorian Thompson-Robinson. And the NFL London games march on exclusively on NFL Network as Lamar Jackson and the Ravens face off with Derrick Henry and the Titans. Sunday at 9:30 a.m. Eastern, only on NFL Network and streaming on NFL Plus. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
Advertisement sponsored by Allied Injury Group, not available in all states. This important message from Allied Injury Group reminds you that if you or someone you love was injured in an accident that wasn't your fault, you deserve financial compensation for your medical expenses, lost wages, pain, and suffering. Don't rely on insurance companies to look out for you. If you haven't spoken to an attorney, call our legal experts now. Work accident, truck accident, collision with an uninsured driver, or a slip and fall. Allied Injury Group has helped clients win hundreds of millions of dollars in damages. They're available 24/7 to take your call and fight for you. Remember, if you or someone you love suffered injuries in an accident that wasn't your fault, like being struck by a drunk driver, a collision with an 18-wheeler, were a victim of workplace negligence or more, get the financial compensation you deserve. Call Allied Injury Group for a free consultation now.
Call 800-781-1815. That's 800-781-1815. Again, 800-781-1815.
When you're ready for great home-style cooking, there are two locations for the best in the Imperial Valley. Brownie's Diner, 990 Main Street in Brawley. Open 7 a.m. till 3 p.m. Tuesday through Sunday. Featuring delicious breakfast and lunch entrees, including menudo, liver and onions, and meatloaf. The Town Pump in Westmoreland is open Tuesday through Saturday at 4 p.m. Specializing in delicious prime ribs, steaks, chicken, salmon, and lobster. So for a great dining experience, visit Brownie's Diner, 990 Main Street in Brawley, and the Town Pump in Westmoreland.
Don't miss your rare opportunity to grasp the significance of biblical prophecy in light of current events when Christ Community Church hosts the 2023 Prophecy Conference, October 20th to the 22nd. Join us for 3 incredible days diving deep into biblical prophecy with renowned experts Don Perkins, a respected author and speaker. Don has decades of experience teaching prophetic truths. Billy Crone, a dynamic pastor and expert on end-time events. Billy's insights are eye-opening and inspiring. And David Regan, with a passion for God's Word, David's teachings on prophecy will leave you enlightened and encouraged. RSVP and plan your visit with a detailed conference schedule, speaker bios, and childcare registration you'll find at prophecyconference.org. Mark your calendars for October 20th to the 22nd and secure your spot now for the 2023 Prophecy Conference at Christ Community Church when you visit prophecyconference.org.
1230 KXO, 7:31 in the morning. It's a Saturday morning. Got some birthdays for you. The big shot birthdays, October 14th birthdays. The country singer, Melba Montgomery, she's 86 years old today. Cliff Richard, who has been around forever, he's an English guy who started off in the Elvis days and went right on into the 80s. He's 83 today. Justin Hayward of the Yamudi Blues, he's 77. We heard him earlier this morning. Greg Evigan of My Two Dads, he was also BJ and the Bear. He's 70 years old today. Thomas Dolby, the science guy, he's 65. He's played the synthesizer. Lori Petty, League of Their Own, she was in that. She is 60 years old today. Steve Coogan of Night at the Museum is 58. Singer Ken White is 58. Edward Kerr, he's in Pretty Little Liars. He's 57. He's not the pretty one. The actor John Cena, Chicago PD, homicide, a life in the street, 53 years old today. We have... who else do we have here? We have a few of them. Natalie Maines of the Disc Chicks, or just Chicks now. She's 49, very controversial young lady. Stephen Hill of 2018's Magnum PI is 47. Usher is 46 today. Ben Wishaw Paddington, he's 43. Actor Skylar Shea of Bratz is 37. Comedian Jay Farrow of Saturday Night Live, he is 36, among others. He's on there. Actor Max Etherio of SEAL Team is 35 today. Local birthdays, we got a few of those, and a wedding anniversary coming up.
When you have a chance, check out the KXO website, kxoradio.com. Subscribe to the KXO YouTube channel and keep in tune with what's happening around the valley. And follow us on Facebook. All sorts of neat things pop up on our Facebook page.
Happy birthdays this morning going out to Julian Imperial, George Garrido, Kathy Wood, Jess T. Loera, Becky Bengelli, Erica Allen, Maribel Licea, Mario Nunez, Rosalind Hubbard, Celine Sanchez, Jesse Villagomez, Liz Gonzalez, Kayla Herrera, Jonathan De Luca, Rigo Lopez, Derby Medina, that'd be Debbie Medina, Jeff Megan, Keith Thomas Jr., Monica Nice, Sandra Castañeda, Susana Avila Salgado. Happy birthday to each and every one. Happy anniversary today to Joan and David Tyler celebrating their wedding anniversary.
Friday nights are for football, and we have it on KXO AM 1230. Catch the action with Carol Buckley and John Dripple as we bring you the best matchup of the week with either the Central Spartans or Southwest Eagles. High school football is brought to you by
McNeese Mart at Dogwood and Main in El Centro. Johnny's Burrito in Brawley, El Centro, and Imperial. Also Asa Mobile Automotive Service and K Sushi Bar and Grill in Imperial with daily lunch specials.
And we'll tell you what happened in high school football coming up later on this half hour during the sports report. Right now, it's World and California News headlines brought to you by Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal. Lock, your year-round comfort specialist.
CBS News special report. Palestinians are fleeing Gaza ahead of a planned Israeli ground offensive. This woman says she just wants her life back.
We hope that we will have our simple rights, at least have a home and a house.
Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, through an interpreter, says Israel is targeting Hamas for its attack against Israel.
We are striking our enemies with an unprecedented power. I emphasize, it's just the beginning. Our enemies have just begun to pay the price. I can't divulge what comes next, but I can tell you, it's just the beginning.
Secretary of State Antony Blinken is hoping the conflict can be contained.
It's vitally important, and I know that our countries agree that we work together to make sure that to the best of our ability, this conflict does not spread to other places on other fronts.
Secretary Blinken speaking in Saudi Arabia. CBS News special report. I'm Linda Kenyon.
Become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer and get special pricing on cooling and heating tune-ups all year long. Call today to become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock VIPs receive discounted service and maintenance, discounted repairs, and priority service with prompt service. Lock Air Conditioning is your local York dealer, but they repair it all. So when the need arises, don't hesitate to call Lock Air Conditioning at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock, the only name in air conditioning for over 40 years. York, install with confidence. Contractor's license number 696216.
California headline news. Kaiser Permanente has reached a tentative agreement with the unions representing 75,000 employees after the largest healthcare strike in U.S. history. The deal, which still has to be ratified, includes a 21% wage increase over 4 years and accelerated hiring. Union leader Dave Regan says the agreement establishes a new healthcare worker minimum wage.
$25 an hour in the state of California, $23 an hour. In other states. We think this is a first of its kind agreement.
The Jewish Federation of Greater Los Angeles and law enforcement agencies say there's no known credible threat to the local Jewish community after a former Hamas leader called for a day of rage Friday.
There is some concern and fear, particularly when there's this call to, dismantle and attack the Jewish community worldwide.
A new report by a company called Storage Cafe shows that California millennials, along with millennials from Arizona, Colorado, and Utah, are moving to Nevada in big numbers. Mike Salceda, California Headline News.
And your World and California News headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal. For repair or replacement, call the experts, Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal.
Could you use help with your electric bill? Imperial Irrigation District, your public power provider, offers several payment assistance programs. Our income-qualified customers can save up to 20 or 30% on their electric bill and also receive assistance if they face service disconnection for non-payment. For assistance, call us at 1-800-303-7756. Visit one of our customer service centers or find us online at iid.com. IID, where customers always come first.
And right now, it's time for part one, page one of the local news, a service of El Centro Motors Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 3 locations to serve you at El Centro Motors in the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and at the Imperial Valley Mall. The Imperial County Farm Bureau held their annual dinner meeting on Thursday. Ron Rubin was presented the 18th annual Jim Kuhn Farmer of the Year Award. Rubin, a Valley native, graduated from Hoteville High School, Imperial Valley College, and Cal Poly San Luis Obispo. He has been involved in agriculture almost his entire life. Rubin's involvement with the Farm Bureau spans over 25 years. He is active in the community through his church and many other organizations such as the Imperial Valley Food Bank, Brawley Feed the Need, the Midwinter Fair annual animal auction. He also serves on the Cal Alfalfa Seed Research Board and is a commissioner of the Cal Wheat Commission. He is also sits on the board of directors of the Community Valley Bank. Ron and his son Kurt founded Rubin Seeds LLC, and with his daughter, Kaylin, formed Imperial Valley Research Company, LLC. Farm Bureau also named former Imperial County Ag Commissioner Carlos Ortiz as the recipient of the 2023 Friend of the Farmer Award. And expect delays on Ross Avenue in El Centro. City of El Centro says that Ross will be closed between 6th and 8th Street from October 16th through the 23rd. That starts Monday. Both east and westbound traffic will be closed. Detour signs will be posted, and alternate routes are recommended. We have more in just a minute.
Before you head out on the road, head into El Centro Motors Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. Ask for the works. Trained technicians will change the oil using up to 6 quarts of synthetic blend oil. Change the filter, rotate the tires, top off the fluids, check the belts, hoses, battery, and brakes, all for one low price. It's the works at Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers, at El Centro Motors, the Imperial Valley Mall, and the Brawley Auto Center, or with their new mobile service wherever you are.
And a fire prevention week is underway. In fact, it's getting ready to wrap up. Began last Sunday, with an open house at the El Centro Fire Department hosted by them. It wraps up tomorrow, Sunday, October 14th, with an open house hosted by the Brawley Fire Department. The theme this year was Cooking Safety Starts With You. Pay attention to fire prevention. And a comprehensive study. A County Board of Supervisors approved the new study. The vote was unanimous. They approved a contract with Gallagher Benefit Services to undertake a comprehensive classification and compensation study. A study will span October 10th through December 1st, 2025. The Board of Supervisors chairman of the board, Ryan Kelly, said the action was significant. He said after a careful review of the responding companies, the employee-led committee made a recommendation on the preferred vendor to perform a detailed salary and compensation study for Imperial County. He said the study includes updating policy, job descriptions, and procedures for employment within the county of Imperial. Page one of the local news has been brought to you by Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They're with 3 locations to serve you. Quick Lane services all makes and models, and you will never need an appointment.
Tuning into the baseball game, monitoring the incoming storm, catching your favorite talk show. These are just a few of the reasons more than 80 million Americans depend on AM radio each month. And did you know AM radio is the backbone of the emergency alert system, keeping us safe in dangerous times? It's reliable, free, and public safety depends on it. Text AM to 52886 and tell Congress we need AM radio in cars. This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
And on to page 2 of the local news, Felipe Irigoyen has announced his candidacy. County Supervisor District 3 seat is on the March ballot. Incumbent Mike Kelly has said that he will not be seeking re-election. Doesn't want another term. Irigoyen announced his candidacy in the Desert Review. The son of immigrant parents said he was ready to give back to Imperial Valley. He said the Valley had been very good to his family. If elected, Irigoyen said his focus would be on the youth, public safety, and bringing a new business to the county. The county seat will be on the ballot on March 5th. Nomination documents need to be filed with the Elections Department before the candidate's nomination is official. And Thursday was a Red Shoe Day. It is the 10th year it has been held in Imperial County. Officials say indications are that it may have been one of the most successful of all. Totals have not been released yet, however, but many said it felt really good. Red Shoe Day is a day to collect funds for Ronald McDonald House in San Diego. Facility is a location for parents of children being treated in San Diego area hospitals where they can stay close to their family members. The volunteers were at almost every corner and intersection in Imperial County Thursday. Red Shoe Day is a big deal in Imperial County because 25% of those who use Ronald McDonald House in San Diego are from Imperial County. Ronald McDonald himself made an appearance in El Centro and spoke with the media as well as visiting with some of the volunteers. Numbers could be released sometime next week to indicate how much was donated this year. And October is a National Domestic Violence Awareness Month. Be a hero for the cause. This is the theme of for the second festival against domestic violence. It will be held October 21st on the Imperial County Superior Court grounds, 939 Main Street in El Centro. Attendees are encouraged to dress as your favorite superhero. Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman will be on scene. They will also feature free family games, food trucks, vendor booths, and entertainment. The event will run from 10 a.m. until 1 p.m. It's being hosted by Womanhaven, a Center for Family Solutions. Again, that'll be on October 21st. Got your weather. Now your weather's coming up next.
KXO AM 1230 can help you publicize your nonprofit group's upcoming events, and we're happy to do it at no charge. To take advantage of our offer, we ask that you let us know about the event at least 2 weeks ahead of time. Write down the important information. You know, who, what, where, when, and so on. Include a name and phone number of a contact person and mail or deliver the information to KXO, 420 Main Street, El Centro, California, 92243. Our email address is kxoamfm@kxoradio.com. The information you supply may be used as community news, public service announcements on the KXO info line, or on our website. If you're paying for promotion with another advertising medium, we do offer special nonprofit group rates to promote your event. KXO AM 1230 wants to work with you and your community group to make our Imperial Valley a better place. Tell us what's going on and we'll tell everyone else. KXO AM 1230, here to make a difference in the Valley.
The high temperature yesterday, 88 degrees. The overnight low this morning, 57. National Weather Service says a warming temperature trend will commence over the next couple of days, resulting in near record high temperatures early next week. Dry conditions with above normal temperatures will continue throughout the week next week. Weather forecast calling for sunny skies today, highs right near 92. Northeast winds at around 5 miles per hour. Tonight, mostly clear skies, overnight lows around 64. Northwest winds at around 5 miles per hour. Sunny on Sunday, highs right near 97. North to northwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Sunday night, mostly clear skies, overnight lows around 67. Monday, sunny, highs right near 100. North winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. And right now we're looking at 61 degrees, 34% the relative humidity. Air Pollution Control District says air quality is still good throughout the region. That's going to do it for local news. We got your weather. We got your sports coming up next.
What if the music stopped? If the familiar voices were silenced? If there were no breaking news updates? What if your companion and connection to your community came with a monthly fee? Don't worry, we're free local radio with you wherever you go, celebrating 100 years and looking forward to the next 100. We are broadcasters. Text radio to 52886 and let Congress know you depend on your local TV and radio stations. This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
It's time for your Sports World Roundup, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best of care. High school football yesterday, Friday Night Lights, Week 9. During this is what happened. Kxo beat Southwest 21-8. Brawley got by Imperial 42-16. Palo Verde lost. Holtville beat them 20-14. And Vincent Memorial defeated Calipatria 35-3. Central did not play. They had the bye. In college football, it was, what do we have? We have Tulane. Tulane defeated Memphis 31-21. Stanford and Colorado went into double overtime. Stanford won the game finally, 46-43. Fresno State beat Utah 37-32. It was New Mexico State beat Sam Houston 27-13. Middle Tennessee beat Louisiana Tech 31-23. And what else do we have? Liberty got by Jacksonville by a score of 31-13. We'll have more in just a minute.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all of your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Kxo and Brawley, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all Pioneer services, visit www.pmhd.org today.
And the NBA preseason is underway. Last night, the Spurs beat the Heat 120-104. Warriors got by the Lakers 129-125. The NHL is also underway. The Coyotes and the Devils, they went into a shootout. The Coyotes won the game 4-3. Penguins defeated the Capitals, shut them out 4-0 or 4-0. I don't know how they do that in hockey. The WNBA could wrap up tomorrow. The finals are underway. Game 3 is tomorrow. It's the best out of 5 series. So far, Las Vegas leads the series 2-0, 2 games to none. If they win today, they will have the finals. It's the Aces and Liberty. Again, Las Vegas could clinch with a win tomorrow. And the Major League Baseball playoffs are underway. They are now starting the championship series. American League Championship Series starts Sunday with the Rangers at the Astros. On Monday, it'll be the Game 2 of the American League Championship Series with the Rangers and the Astros. And Game 1 of the National League Championship Series, Diamondbacks and the Phillies. Whoever wins in a championship series, they'll face off in the World Series. So there you go. We're almost there. In golf, it was Jessica Pegula. She beat Janina Wickmeyer to reach the Korean Open final, and that is not in golf. That's tennis. In golf, Angel Yin shares the third round lead at the LPGA Shanghai tournament. And Lexi Thompson's having a bit of a problem. She may not make the cut. Her bid to make the PGA cut stalls in Las Vegas. Lexi Thompson delivered star power moments built for a stage like Las Vegas. And when she poured in a pair of long birdie putts Friday, she was on the cusp of history. Thompson was 4 under with 7 holes to play. In her sights was a chance to become the first woman in 78 years to make a 36-hole cut on the PGA Tour. So there you go. A lot on the line there. Sources say USC star freshman Zachariah Branch as a game time decision. He may or not play today. And who's the richest in football? Mostly soccer. Cristiano Ronaldo. He is the top of the Forbes 2023 football rich list. He's making more money than Messi is. How about that? Well, who would have thought? That's pretty much it. That's your sports. Sports this morning brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District.
From coast to coast, this is Goddard's Gold, right here on the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXO.
What's your name? Who's your daddy?
Get the gold, Goddard's Gold, Saturday 9 p.m. to midnight and Sunday morning 8 a.m. to 11 a.m.
For over a century, local broadcasting has evolved with the needs of the community. We move past the stigmas of opinion journalism and bring the most relevant news online, on air, and on the go. You have trusted us with your news, sports, weather, and entertainment. Trust us to keep moving with you. Text radio to 52886 and tell Congress local broadcasting is here to stay.
Here's your Border Wait update brought to you by Sobeys Restaurant, 4th and Ross in El Centro in the Garcia Center. Downtown Port of Entry has 6 lanes open with a 45 to 50 minute wait, 10 to 15 minute wait in the Century lanes, and no wait if you're walking across. Eastport, the Gateway Port, 30 to 35 minute wait in the regular lanes, 25 to 30 minute wait in the 3 ready lanes. There is no wait at the East Century lane. This Border Wait update brought to you by Sobeys Restaurant in El Centro. Delicious Mexican food, dine-in or takeout. Sobeys is the perfect place for your next business meeting, family get-together, or party. Sobeys at 4th and Ross in El Centro, open Monday through Friday from 11 a.m. until 8 p.m. And we
Hi,
are now...
this is Jason Jackson,
Hold
owner
on.
of Southwest Security. 2 years ago, I opened Southwest Postal, offering you 24-hour access 365 days a year. So if you're tired of dealing with the inconvenience of our post office hours and you would like to be able to get your mail when you want, Saturdays, Sundays, holidays, in the middle of the night, then come visit us at Southwest Postal with 24-hour staff. Plus, we're also your local FedEx, DHL, and Postal Service Center. We even offer text message and email notification when you receive your mail. Southwest Postal at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
Okay, that's my buddy Jason Jackson. He always jumping in like that. Anyway, the financial news and weather is brought to you by Southwest Security, a locally owned company protecting you and your property. Southwest Security also offers live scan fingerprinting to the public. Stocks wrapped the session and the week with mixed results Friday after big U.S. banks kicked off earnings season with upbeat profits. And as the developing conflict in the Middle East kept investors on watch. Dow Jones Industrial Average was the sole index to end the day in the green, gaining 0.12% or 40 points. The S&P 500 shed 0.5%, while the tech-heavy NASDAQ composite slid about 1.2%. Wall Street banks got the third quarter earnings season started in earnest on Friday with a strong showing that saw both Wells Fargo and J.P. Morgan post higher profits than expected. We're going to take a look at your weather in just a minute.
Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. 2 years ago, I opened Southwest Postal, offering you 24-hour access 365 days a year. So if you're tired of dealing with the inconvenience of our post office hours and you would like to be able to get your mail when you want, Saturdays, Sundays, holidays, in the middle of the night, then come visit us at Southwest Postal with 24-hour staff. Plus, we're also your local FedEx, DHL, and Postal Service Center. We even offer text message and email notification when you receive your mail. Southwest Postal at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
The high temperature yet today, 88 degrees. The overnight low this morning, 57. National Weather Service says a warming temperature trend will commence over the next couple of days, resulting in near record high temperatures early next week. Dry conditions with above normal temperatures will continue throughout the week next week. Weather forecast calling for sunny skies today, highs right near 92. Northeast winds at around 5 miles per hour. Tonight, mostly clear skies, overnight lows around 64. Northwest winds at around 5 miles per hour. Sunny on Sunday, highs right near 97. North to northwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Sunday night, mostly clear skies, overnight lows around 67. Monday, sunny, highs right near 100. North winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. And right now we are looking at 64 degrees in Yuma, 65 in Indio, 41 degrees up on the mountain in Campo, 66 in Mexicali, 56 in Nyland, 61 degrees at the county airport, 34% the relative humidity. Air Pollution Control District says air quality is good throughout the region. Financial news and weather brought to you this morning by Southwest Security Services. They offer 24-hour-a-day post office boxes at Southwest Postal at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
KXO AM 1230 can help you publicize your nonprofit group's upcoming events, and we're happy to do it at no charge. To take advantage of our offer, we ask that you let us know about the event at least 2 weeks ahead of time. Write down the important information. You know, who, what, where, when, and so on. Include a name and phone number of a contact person and mail or deliver the information to KXO, 420 Main Street, El Centro, California, 92243. Our email address is kxoamfm@kxoradio.com. The information you supply may be used as community news, public service announcements on the KXO info line, or on our website. If you're paying for promotion with another advertising medium, we do offer special nonprofit group rates to promote your event. KXO AM 1230 wants to work with you and your community group to make our Imperial Valley a better place. Tell us what's going on and we'll tell everyone else. KXO AM 1230, here to make a difference in the Valley.
And we're coming up on 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock is CBS News time. 6 minutes of news and information. We're going to find out what the heck is going on out there now.
Best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro on AM 1230. KXO.
This is CBS News on the Hour, presented by Indeed.com.
I'm Christopher Cruz. The Rafah border crossing between southern Gaza and Egypt is abuzz today. It's seen as a way to get into Egypt and out of the line of fire between Hamas and Israel. The U.S. is encouraging Americans in Gaza to move south toward the crossing to be ready for its possible reopening. Many Palestinians are at this hour fleeing northern Gaza, which has been targeted by the Israeli military for a possible ground offensive. Israel had given people in the north until this morning to leave. More from CBS's Robert Berger.
You have a situation where hundreds of thousands of Palestinian civilians are effectively caught in the middle between Israel and Hamas. Israel has ordered about 1 million Palestinians to evacuate northern Gaza and move south, but Hamas is urging them to stay where they are. Now, U.S. and Israeli officials say Hamas wants to use these civilians as human shields.
CBS's Imtiaz Tayyab says Israel does appear to be preparing for a ground invasion of Gaza.
Israel's mobilizing several units to the southwestern region bordering Gaza and have called up over 360,000 reservists.
Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu visited his ground troops today and told them the next stage is coming. Reaction to the war in Israel and Gaza is spreading around the U.S. and the world, says CBS's Michael George.
Cries of Free Palestine rang out in New York City Friday as thousands of protesters denounced Israeli bombings of the Gaza Strip.
It's not a Jewish thing, it's not a Muslim thing, it's a human rights thing, and we're sick of it.
But demonstrators who marched to Times Square were met with pro-Israel demonstrators. Even some were clear they were not against the Palestinian people, but against the militant Hamas group that controlled them in the Gaza Strip, where more than 1 million Palestinians live.
Israel has nothing to do with the Palestinian people. And this is something that people need to understand. The one who controls the Palestinian is the Hamas.
The U.S. House of Representatives remains at a standstill.
With Louisiana's Steve Scalise out, Ohio's Jim Jordan is back in, trying to become the next Speaker of the House.
but it's unclear if he has enough fellow Republicans to vote for him to make it. He needs 217. As for the opposition,
we want to find a bipartisan path to reopening the House of Representatives.
Democratic Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries of New York with advice for his Republican colleagues.
Break away from the extremism, partner with Democrats on an enlightened bipartisan path forward.
Tom Foti, CBS News, Washington.
The vote for a new speaker could happen next week. This is CBS News.
If you need to hire, you need Indeed, because Indeed's all-in-one hiring solution helps you attract, interview, and hire candidates all from one place. Visit Indeed.com/credit.
Exergen thermometers are a top choice of medical professionals at highly ranked hospitals across the U.S. With kids back at school, keeping them healthy is important. Make Exergen thermometer the chosen thermometer for your home or business to check for fever, where accuracy matters. When measuring temperature at home and at work, use an Exergen thermometer to keep your family and colleagues safe. Available at Walmart and other participating retailers. Learn more at Exergen.com.
Klein Tools are new at Lowe's, pros. Lowe's knows you want top brands and quality products, and Klein Tools delivers. Right now, get the Klein 3-piece Modbox mobile workstation for $319.94 and the Klein 5-piece cushion grip screwdriver set for just $34.97, both exclusively at Lowe's. Shop the largest selection of Klein Tools, the highest quality tool brand at Lowe's. Because Lowe's knows tools, Lowe's knows pros.
Funds are being raised to help both Israeli and Palestinian civilians caught up in the bloody conflict in the Middle East. A food truck owner in the San Francisco Bay Area is selling hamburgers to help Muslim families.
Halal smash burgers are the specialty of Ahmad Taran, owner of the Smashmobile food truck. One night this week, proceeds from his burger sales went to help families impacted by the recent devastating earthquake in Afghanistan and the humanitarian crisis in the Gaza Strip.
As a parent myself, my heart breaks to see children have to go through all of this difficulty. So we raise some funds that we can send over to those affected in Gaza.
Taran, who is Muslim, raised about $3,000 for Islamic Relief UK, and he hopes to hold another burger fundraiser soon. Matt Bigler for CBS News, San Francisco.
Best Buy is phasing out the sale of DVDs and Blu-rays by early next year. The company says video games, however, will not be affected. Christopher Cruz, CBS News.
Ron had a tax problem he just couldn't handle on his own.
I owed the IRS taxes for over 5 years, but I didn't have any money to pay the taxes.
Those years cost him dearly.
Most of it was fees and interest. It was horrible.
Ron finally called in the pros.
I called Optima Tax Relief, and boy, am I happy I did.
The leading tax resolution firm, Optima, is A+ rated by the Better Business Bureau. They've resolved over $1 billion for their clients. Ron was overjoyed.
They settled my account with IRS. I was ecstatic. They are a lifesaver. They are. I am so happy.
Take Ron's advice and call Optima now for a free consultation.
Yeah, don't do like I did and wait. Call Optima Tax Relief. Do it now. You'll be ecstatic like me.
Call 800-783-8055. That's 800-783-8055. 800-783-8055.
Optima Tax Relief.
Testimonial from an actual client. Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me lay on you a so-so entertainer
with George Gale.
Not much of a humanitarian, and this cat was never nobody's friend. You can applaud if you wanna.
AM 1230 KXO.
1230